Students, those who says good morning, I am also saying good morning. వీళ్ళకి ఇంగ్లీష్ రాదేం రాదు వీళ్ళకి. మళ్ళీ 22 సంవత్సరాలు ఉంటాయి వీళ్ళకి మళ్ళా. రైట్. సో ఎనీహౌ, నో ప్రాబ్లమ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. Online students, am I audible to you? Am I audible? Right. So let us move to the further. So last class already 9 a.m. under OOPS, index of OOPS. Come to the point. Classes concept, object concept completed. As a part of the class, we already did data members, methods, and types of methods, self, CLS, all those things done. Programming examples, object, importance of object, syntax for creating an object, programming examples related to pickling and unpickling, database communication with classes and objects. Okay. And constructors also discussed, importance of constructors and everything, types of constructors, rules for using constructors, examples done. And destructor also done in the last class. A very important flow, you have seen it. And now I want to go for data encapsulation and abstraction. I want to go for it. So what do you mean by data encapsulation and abstraction? So I want to discuss. So let me go for data encapsulation and abstraction now. Easy. Now my first question, what is the use of class? Huh? What is the use of class? Good. Somebody saying, come on. Very good. Excellent. Sit down. To define programmer defined data type. Plus to develop any real-time application, we go for what? Class. What is the use of developing programmer defined data type? To store customized data and to perform customized operations, we go for what? Programmer defined data type. Which keyword you will use to develop class concept? Class keyword. So every program in Python must starts with a concept of what? Class. So without class, is there any concept in Python? No. Everything in Python is an object. Behind object, who is there? Class. So class does not contain dash memory space. Good. When the memory space will come from class belongings, when we create object. So every data processing to be done by using object. What is the definition of object? Very good. Instance of a class is called object. What do you mean by instance? Creating memory space for data members and methods. Very good. Good. So can I store the data without object? Can I store the data without object? You cannot. Even a small example. Addition of two numbers also. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B. That ABCs are called what? Objects. Of which type? Int type. What is int? Class. So don't tell like everybody, int is integer, float is float, something like that. It is called classes. Well, students, now I'm going to talk about data encapsulation. What is the purpose of constructor? To initialize the object. How many initializations are there? Two. Initializing multiple objects of same class with the same values. Initializing multiple objects of different class with different values. Different values initialization of same objects of different classes is what type of constructor? Parameterized. Multiple objects of same class with what same values is which type? Default constructor. Default constructor. Do you know the name of the default constructor? Tell me. def underscore init of self close colon block of statements initializing. What is the name of the parameter constructor? def underscore init underscore of self comma list of formal parameters colon block of statements initialization. వారు చెప్తున్నారు అయితే డూయింగ్ గుడ్, డూయింగ్ గుడ్. But certain things you don't answer. Why? What is the reason? Hmm? You are doing good from last 2 days. Are you doing daily good or only 2 days onwards? Okay. Now I will move to the further. Doing good. Now I'll go to what is data encapsulation. Online students. First I want to talk to encapsulation here. Now encapsulation I am talking. Now here next I'm going to introduce one more thing called abstraction. Very, very important. So this is called abstraction. This concept built on the top of class model only. Already you know class. What class contains? Class is a collection of data members, methods, constructor, destructor. Can I define more than one constructor in a class? Can I define more than one constructor in a class? Come on. Yes or no? No. Yes or no? చెప్పాలమ్మా. No. We cannot define more than one constructor in a class. Unit of self comma parameters, unit of self comma more parameters. You cannot, because PVM is an interpretation process. It is doing it. Remember the latest constructor only. With a single constructor what we define, we will go for a default parameter mechanism. We can achieve the purpose of both default and parameterized constructor by defining single constructor. Already explained or not explained? Explained. Now I'm going to enter into the destructor also. Is it necessary to write destructor? No need to define the destructor. Who will contain the destructor already? Garbage collector already contain the destructor. So is it necessary to define the destructor from your side? No need. But destructor knowledge is supposed to be there in the brain. Programmatically, the destructor knowledge is there, which I was provided already in the class. Okay, students. Now I'm entering into the further data encapsulation. Online students, I just refreshed it, my previous content, what I discussed now. Students, now I'm entering into the data encapsulation concept. Now I'm asking one question. Okay, let me introduce the programmatically. If you don't answer that, then I will move to the that questioning. Anyhow, I will be talking that question related. Go to your place, ma. Go to your place. E colon. Close this project. So I'm going to take 9 a.m. Oops. Close all these things. So here, close everything. Then go to the encapsulation concept today. So I'm talking just example. Account 1.py. Account 1.py. Take care, students. Here, I'm writing class account. Class account. def underscore init underscore of self is called what here? Constructor. Default constructor, that too. By seeing that, one can define whether it is a default or parameterized. Default or parameterized? Tell me, students. Self dot. Tell me. ACNO is equal to, I am writing. Online students, respond. Be responsible. So self dot CNAME. Customer name is equal to something like Rosam. Something like Rosam. Self dot what, students? Balance. Self dot balance is equal to some 5.5. Self dot what, pin is equal to 1234, and self dot b name is equal to SBI. For example, I wrote like this. This is known as what? Constructor. I made it available. This is called what? File name. Today I'm going to take it as a file name. And next is called what, and also act as a module name. Very good. Now students, this is what I defined it. like this, what we have done already in the class concept. Now, students, go to this place, others, others 1.py, others 1.py. Somebody else is writing this code. This part, what they are doing, account of they are giving, account of they are giving. So this is object of account class is created. Account class object created in which kind of file name? Account1.py, which is the file name come what? Module name. Others1.py, try to execute. Here it is looking for account class definition in the others one program. Do you have here? No, you will get what? Name error. So name error is coming or not? So how do you do? Come on, fast. From account one, import. Tell me, students, account. What is the module definition? A module is a collection of what? Global variables, functions, mm, class names. What is the class name here? Account. Which is imported or not? Account one. And then what? Account. So now I'm going to take up, which is getting initialized. Now I want to print. Now I want to print this detail, students. What others is doing here? Print of account number. Account number is equal to comma AC dot AC dot ACNO. Next I'm writing one more kind of thing. Account holder name. Account holder name. I'm writing AC dot. What is this now? C name. Customer name. AC dot account. Come on, what is this now? Account holder name. Account holder balance. Account balance. Account balance. Here I am writing account balance. AC dot what here? BAL. BAL. Account. Account. Come on, what is this now? Account pin. Account pin. AC dot what here? Pin. Now I am writing account. Come on. What is this now? Account branch name. Account branch name is called what? AC dot what now? B name. Written. Students, try to understand me carefully. Written like this. Try to run this now. Got it. All the details are coming. Now, what is your opinion about this code? Can anybody can answer me? What is your opinion about this code? Quick. Online students. What is your opinion about this code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Account object holding bunch of information. Okay, Uma. Okay, mom. Now you are not able to tell your opinion. My opinion is I defined my class account. I'm having some data which is so sensitive data is there. Somebody else is trying to access my sensitive data, which is losing the security here. That is my opinion. Is it your opinion is same? Come on. Madhubavulu, here account class is containing what? Account number. It is my class which is containing my account number, my balance, and my PIN number, and then my branch name. That type of sensitive data somebody else is accessing. Is it recommended? Will you give your account number to me? It's same తీసుకుంటాను మీ money ఉన్నా. Will I take your money? Will you give to me? You will not give now. That means you are trying to secure or not. Will you tell your PIN number to me? No. Why I will take your money? Huh? Will you give your ATM card to me? No. So that means you are trying to secure by yourself or not. That is what I am telling today. Account class. Account class. I am going to take it. So account number, C name, balance, PIN, B name, these are all called what? Some kind of data I am writing in my class. That data, what to give to others, what not to give to others, I am going to decide. So far, what we learned in a class, we are writing the instance data members, right or not? In that, what to give, what not to give, I am going to decide. That is called protecting my sensitive data from unauthorized people. Getting my point? It is called what? Security enhancement on my objects and classes. That is provided by the concept of encapsulation. Spell out data encapsulation. Encapsulation purpose is what? To hide the confidential data from other programmers and other external users. I will go for which concept? Data encapsulation. What is the definition of encapsulation? The process of hiding confidential data from external programmers, from external users. For getting the security, I will use the concept of what? Encapsulation. Encapsulation concept to be applied on class level only. Are you following me now? So class is pillar. To the pillar, I'm providing the security to my data. Which concept I have to apply? Encapsulation. So what is the use of encapsulation? It will secure the data from unauthorized users or unauthorized programmers. For that, I will use the encapsulation. Simple. There is no much difficulty. The process of hiding the confidential data or confidential information or sensitive data from external users is called what? Encapsulation. So the purpose is to provide the security to my object data. Understand my point? Well, so in C programming, comma, in Java programming, in C#.NET programming, this encapsulation is achieved by using, achieved by using, achieved by using a keyword called, achieved by a keyword called what you know, private. Keyword called what? Private. Private is a keyword which is present in C++, .NET and Java. What is private? Anything you make it as a private, who cannot access, others cannot access. Na? That means you only can access anywhere, whichever is going to be private in you. Best example, PIN you take it. You can access by yourself in your any of the ATM center, you can access your PIN. Correct or not? Because your brain is containing everything you can tell, but you cannot tell your confidential things to anybody. That is called what? Information it is private. Sorry, following me? In Java, there is a default, private, protected, public. Because some people will say they know Java. Actually, they don't know Java, first of all. Who know Java here in academics? Hmm? You studied, but you don't know. Because there are 16 rules are there for the default, private, protected, public. 16 rules are there, which are very important in project development. You take any Java student, ask public. What he will tell, you know, what people will tell? Accessing anywhere, they will say. On road also possible to access. Huh? Some rules and regulations in application wise is important. People will say something, students, when you come to application wise, that will become blunder. What is private? They will say cannot access anywhere. Is it right? Wrong. You can access your PIN anywhere else or not. That is called a subject. With the application, you have to go for it. Anyhow, in Python programming, in Python programming, in Python programming, we don't have, we don't have private keyword. We are going to implement encapsulation. We implement data encapsulation by using double underscore, double underscore symbol. We will write a double underscore before the data member which you want to hide. Any data member you want to hide, you will write what? Double underscore. Any method you want to hide, you will write a double underscore before the data member and before the method. How do you write now? Syntax is what? Tell me now. What is this now? Come on, students. Underscore, underscore. What are you doing now? Self you will write. Self dot. You are writing what? ACNO you are writing. Correct or not? Today I want to make it as what? Private. How do you write it? Underscore, underscore you want to write. Self dot double underscore ACNO is equivalent to what? Private. Method తీసుకుంటాను ఒకసారి method. DEF. What is this now? Instance method. Instance method name. Method name. Of some parameters I will write it. Here I will write some block of statements. Suppose you don't want to give this method to anybody. Directly, I'm saying to you, don't take much time. This method, I don't want to give to any person outside. I will write what double underscore before the method name. That will become what private. So two places only we will apply encapsulation here. Number one, instance data member level. Sir, why not class level data member level? Class level data member is for what purpose? Common purpose. So common things, if we make it as hide, there is no meaning. Kada? That's why class level data members not recommended to make it as encapsulated. Getting my point? Which of each things you have to make it as encapsulated instance data. For example, you are there. You are an object. You have pin. You will be hiding. You have balance. You will be hiding. You have account number. You will be hiding. You are telling branch name. No problem. SBA. Lakhs of customers will be there or not. Which branch you have an account? SBA you can have. You can tell. What is your name? You can tell your name. Because of the name and branch, nobody can do any wrong manipulation. Correct or not? So, whichever things you want to make it as hide, you can write a double underscore. Whichever method you don't want to give to anybody else, you can write it as what? Double underscore. Getting me or not? So you cannot make class level methods as double underscore. You cannot make your static methods as double underscore. Why? Static methods are for what? Universal purpose. Class level methods are for what? Common purpose. Don't make them as encapsulated. What things are possible to encapsulate? Come on. Instance methods, instance data members only. You will make it as encapsulated. Clear or not clear? Right. Let me go to that. Online students, did you understand this point here? Double underscore before the method name, double underscore before the data member. Both of them are called what? Data encapsulation. The best example, let me go to this now. I will show you. Come on. Today you are accessing, others are accessing everything now. Other person is accessing everything now. Today I want to go for, come on, I realized it. I should not give account number to other person. Write what there? Don't write here double underscore. Don't write here double underscore. No, because self is not a data member of your class. What is the data member? Account number. Yes, you made as a double underscore. The moment when you make it as a double underscore, go to others, you will not be accessible. See the different color is coming or not? That indicates what? Accessible or not accessible? Not accessible. See the balance, it is a normal, pin also normal. Go to that place again. Go to that balance also, students, double underscore. Pin also I'm making it as what? Double underscore. See students now, here we are getting some different color or not? It means accessible or not accessible? Try to run, students. Try to run error. Please read out the error. Attribute. Account object has no attribute called ACNO. Account number is there, but not possible to access by others. Is it not called security? Well, come out of that. Come out of that. I'll keep a comment. Why you are not able to access account number is made as encapsulated. Correct or not? Next, C name, it is possible to access. Balance also, you see, customer name is printed, but account has no attribute called what? Balance. Every object is having a balance, no doubt in that, but it is encapsulated. Pin also error. Pin also error. You are going to have what here again? Error. Now you try to run it. Only two things I'm getting it. ROSM and then SBA. I am able to access both of them. And other things are what? Encapsulated. I think you are following me. So, what is meant by encapsulation? What are all the things you don't want to give to other programmers and external users? Those data members I want to hide. To hide in oops, we use what? Data encapsulation. In Python, how do you apply encapsulation? By using double underscore variable name, self dot double underscore variable name. How to hide the method also? DEF. Before the method name, you will write a double underscore. So encapsulation to be applied in Python in how many levels? Method level, that is an instance method level, data member level, instance data member level. Class level, I will talk about it. Construct level, I will talk about it. Right now, don't worry. Clear? Good. This is demonstrating which concept? This is demonstrating which concept? Encapsulation. This concept says what others are doing. Now I'm talking about others. Others are able to retrieve which data which is not encapsulated. Whichever data is not encapsulated, that data only we are accessing it. That is simply called as what data abstraction. What is data abstraction? The process of retrieving the essential data without considering about the hidden details is called what? Abstraction. Abstracting the data, nothing but what? Getting the data without considering about which details? Hidden details. When you go to an ATM center, you are keeping your card, entering your pin, getting the amount back. That is called you are retrieving the data what you are interested. And you are not worrying about how ATM machine is counting the rupees. You are not worrying about how the PIN number is verified. You are not considering about how your card number is evaluated. You are not worrying about how the chip is going to be activated with an ATM machine. All those things you are not worrying about it. You are worrying about what data you are interested in. That is known as what? Abstraction. What is an abstraction says? Data accessible point of view without considering the hidden details is called data abstraction. What you want to hide to the end users is known as what? Encapsulation. That the difference is very, very important. And people will say completely wrong in our previous experiences. So, what is encapsulation says? Hiding the data. What abstraction says? Getting the data after without hiding it. Getting the data without considering about the hidden details is known as what? Abstraction. Hiding the data is what? Hmm? Encapsulation. Take an example. You take an example. Your level, you take it. Your level or my level when we are at students' time. Will you share everything with your parents? Come on. చెప్పాలి నాకు ఇప్పుడు. Will you share everything with your parents? చెప్పాలి. No. Why? Why? So are you hiding something or not? Why? That means what you are applying? Data encapsulation. Without knowing the whoops also you applied encapsulation from which class onwards? Fifth class onwards. Progress report is given in the school, not showing to the parents because you got less rank. For example, you went to in engineering, you went to movie without telling to the parents. You came out of the home, taking bag and everything, tiffin box and everything. And friends gathered, went to movie without going to college. And went to the home as usual timing only by seeing morning show and evening show. Went to the college normally 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock to the home. And parents are asking, did you went to college? Yes, today very practical classes are over, assignments over, everything completed, you will say. But what you are hiding, you know what you hidden. What you are saying to them, they will listen it because of affection on you. But you are hiding from them. It's wrong or not? Wrong or not? So, as the children of your parents, you need to share everything. Correct? So, how many of you are telling everything to your parents? Raise your hands. Everything, whatever it is happening. Okay, ma, one. Okay, good. What about others? Boys and girls. Boys అయితే అసలు ఎవరు చెప్పరు. Boys. Are you telling everything to your parents? Today, sir asked a question. I did not answer it. Sir shouted on me. Or something you did wrong. Will you tell your parents? Girls, will you tell everything to your parents? No? ఎందుకమ్మా? Because they gave life for you people. You need to tell everything to them. Everything to them. So from today onwards, don't make it as underscore data in the life level. You have to tell everything to your parents. Okay, now programming you apply, but lifetime because they are your parents, you have to tell anybody, me or somebody else has to share with your parents. That is my advice. Please follow. So, Rakesh, huh? No one in this world know everything. about me except me and my mother. Okay, Rakesh, good. Very nice sentence. Rakesh is really touching my heart. Really nice. Nice, Rakesh. Keep it up. So, see, Rakesh, really good. At least, boys, share your things with your mother. Girls, share your things with your father. Girls will have more attachment with father. I feel boys attachment with mother. Correct? So, anyhow, students, now I will move to the further. So now I will go to, okay, come out of that. Now today onwards, don't apply encapsulation it with your parents, this kind of concept. Okay, you are an object of which class? Child of your parent. Don't do anything underscore concept. Okay, now, right. So, Rakesh, right. Now I'll move to the further. Go to this place. Now run this. Now you run this. Now you got an error. So try to run this. Got it. Now, next example. Next example. This is called what? Encapsulation at which level? Data member level. So, data encapsulation at which level? Data member level. At data member level. Data member level. Similarly, we'll go to one more students. One more, I want to go for it. What is the next one I'm going to take it? Carefully follow. So, here I'm going to take up 2.py. So many examples I'm showing. Try to get me. This process I will get it through this way I will go to it. So try to follow me 2.py data encapsulation instead of this constructor I'm writing get ACC details, get ACC details, remove this double underscores, go to this double underscore, remove it, write others to 2.py, others to 2.py. Take care students. Now I'm going to take up here new here. So others 2.py, here you write it. Go to this place. Others one you carry, and here I am writing the data is like this. Get this part here, students. Now I am writing 2.py 2 account to 2 import account. What is the content of AC now? Come on, it is a function available. Others here, object is created. What is the content of AC? Empty. No data present. No data present. Now I need to get the data by calling which function? Get ACC details. Which function it is? Instance method. Instance method. Now I'm going to call it AC dot print చేసుకుంటారా you see AC dot underscore dict. Try to run once here. It is an empty. Now I want to go for getting the data. How to get this data now? Print off. Of course. Now I want to call it AC dot. What is this now? Get ACC details. Like this, you try to call students. Like this, you try to call others. Here, you call it. See, students. Print off. Remove it. Print off. You remove it. Print off. You remove it. So here I'm going to. So here I'm taking. This one you try to take out. Here you try to run it. You will be getting all the values printed. But I want to hide this data. So how to hide this data? Go to account 2. What are you doing? Data member level. Data member level. In this account number I don't want. I don't want to give. Balance I don't want to give. And then PIN number I don't want to give. PIN number I don't want to give. Try to run this now. You got obviously error. Error is coming now, students. Account number is not there. So go to this place now. And then balance here. Balance here. Also got it. So here I got it. Students. PIN also got an error. PIN also got an error. Students, carefully try to follow. Now try to run this. As usual, we got it. Then got it. Are you following me? Done. So this indicates what is happening. You are doing what? Encapsulating the data members, even though they are present under which one? Instance method. Earlier, you have made encapsulation when the data members are there in where? Constructor. Getting into next stage. Getting into next stage. Go to the next stage. Account 3.py. Online students carefully follow, guys. So new, I'm going to take it 3.py, 3.py. So I'm going to write it. 2.py you try to carry. Here I'm writing 3.py. At what level I'm going to take it now? Method level I'm going to talk. Applying the concept of what? Encapsulating the data members. At what methods I'm going to write it. At the method level I'm going to talk about it. Method level. Take care about others 3.p1. Don't get confused by seeing these many examples. Others 2.py this one. Others 3.py. Others 3.py. There I'm writing others 3.py. Others 3.py. So I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. Others 3.py. Here I'm writing others 3.py data abstraction. Here I'm writing 3 and import account. Account here ac.get details. Here I'm writing remove that. Here you remove it. Try to run it as usual. I'm getting complete output. My interest today is I don't want to give this method accessibility to anybody else. Certain times I don't want to give this method accessibility to anybody else. Others 3 says import account 3 and account. This is account 3 import account. I don't want to give this method to anybody. Certain methods I want to hide. For that, I'm going to apply what? Double underscore. Already I said you double underscore. Once you write a double underscore, what will happen? Student, sorry. When I don't write double underscore, what is that now? One time used by somebody else. Understand? Now I'm writing what today? Double underscore you write it that one time usage is gone. One time usage is gone. Is that one time usage gone or not? That indicates what? Nobody can access that. That indicates. Go to others 3, you got an error. You got a some highlighted part. Try to run there. You will get what? Account object has no attribute called ACC details. It means in the class only we are providing some security to it. So definitely you cannot access it. Can't access. Can't access. Can't access. Why we can't access? Because the get ACC details is get ACC details encapsulated. Encapsulated. So once it is encapsulated, obviously what is AC contains? Empty. Empty means no account number, no customer name, no balance, nothing is available. Try to run this. Object has no attribute called what? ACNO. Keeping a comment here like that. Customer name also. Customer name also error here. Like that, everything is an error here. So I think students, you got everything is an error. We can't access anything else. Only just opening bracket and closing bracket is coming. So I made every method is called what? Every data member is becoming as what? Encapsulated. Once if I make the method as double underscore. So what is this kind of concept? Made the method as encapsulated. Previously, what I made it? Made the data members of an object as encapsulated through method. Earlier one I made as what? Make the data members through what? Constructor encapsulated. I think you are following me. So data members in two cases I said. Method only one case I said. That which method is encapsulated? Instance method is encapsulated. Got it? Huh? Now, students, online students, are you comfortable with this? Quick response. Account 1, account 2, account 3. Everybody need to respond. So that is easy, not a difficult. So difficult thing already over. Class, object, data members, methods, constructors, destructor. These are all on the top of the class. We are providing security. That means you are buying the bike and keep taking helmet also you are buying. Helmet is for what? Security purpose. You are entering in the car and keeping seat belt. That is for security purpose you are taking. Something like easy. Now I am entering into constructor level encapsulation I am talking. Okay, sir, open this and take the class concept. Syntax for defining a class. Under that, what can be done? Class contains a data member. Data member level encapsulation can be done. This is done. This is also can be done. But Not recommended. Not recommended. Methods, instance methods, yes, but static methods and class methods not recommended. Not recommended. Are you following me? Go to constructors. Constructors. Default constructor and parameterized constructor. Now I am talking about. Anything is okay. Anything is okay. Now I am going to discuss about the constructor encapsulation. Possible or not possible, we are going to learn it. Students in online, no more confusions. Go to the account1.py to account4.py. Account4.py. So here I am taking account4.py. Account4.py. Simple. Then students, in this place, I'm carrying this. So I'm trying to write it like this. So here encapsulation at a constructor level. Students, you try to follow more. Here I wrote like this, like this. Others 3.4 3.py. I'm going for 4.py. Even if I post the program, account one, others one, account two, others two, that are linked programs. Try to remember like that. 4.py, what I'm trying to say, here you try to copy, here you say others 4.py, others 3.py you copy. In this place you try to paste it. This is a 4.py. Account 4 I'm going to say 4. Now students, coming to this area, here I'm going to write it. Account 3.4, account 4.py, this is the one I got it. Here this is my constructor, data member. First let me execute it. I will, object is created, initialized by calling the constructor. Perfectly output is coming now. Perfectly output is coming. So this is a perfect output is coming. Understanding now? Account 4, constructor, no data member made as encapsulated. Account 4 is account 4, others 4, initialized with the data, got the output. Got the output. Understood? Now, I want to make it as, this constructor as encapsulated. Now what to do? What is my symbolic notation there? Double underscore. So what to do now? Need to write double underscore before the constructor or not? Constructor is also one method. Tell me what to do now. Write what? Double underscore before that. Once you write double underscore before that, that is not made as a constructor that time. It is simply made as what? Method. Because constructor notation is what? Having double underscore before the init method. But you are writing double underscore. Generally, people will think writing double underscore before all the things made as encapsulated, they will say. But it is not. But it is not. Are you following me? In this case, it is taken as what? Method. It is not a constructor. Sir, how can you say? Come. This is called what? Object creation. Object creation means calls what? Constructor. Calls constructor. But do you feel that is it a constructor? Never. It is not a constructor. It is not a constructor. Check it out. Now here, once you are feeling that it is a constructor, it is not going to call. When it is not going to call, what is the content of AC? What is the content of AC? Empty. Empty dot what? ACNO attribute error. CNAME attribute error ఇక్కడ ప్రింట్ చేస్తాను కావాలంటే ప్రింట్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ AC dot underscore dict. Try to print it. Error also will be coming. Are you getting error? Are you getting the empty or not? Account has no attribute called what? ACNO. That means CNAME, etc. will not be there. It indicates this ACC underscore this entire thing is treated as what? Method. So how do you call it? How do you call it? Tell me. AC dot, come on, underscore of init. What is this now? Calling the method. It is not a constructor. It means when you write a double underscore before the constructor, it is not treated as a Constructor encapsulation, it is just treated as method. Try to run now. You are having the data and getting this data as usual. So this you try to remove and you are getting it. Now, got it. Understood? Now, so this is known as what today? Method, but not a constructor. Now go now. This method, I want to make it as a encapsulated. What you will do? This is a method, correct or not? Method or constructor? Method. This method I want to make it as what? Encapsulated. What you will do? Come on. Write double underscore. Write double underscore. So what is happening now? Four double underscore earlier. Now you are writing two more double underscore. That is to make that method as encapsulated. But will it be made as encapsulated? Never. Never. Go to that place. Now here we are having error. Why? Four double underscore init is not there. Six double underscore is there. Try to write six double underscore here. When I write like this, it is going to give you what? Perfect now. Earlier, when I wrote a double underscore before the normal method, it was giving error or not, but it is accessible. Now see the answer now. You are getting the answer now. What is my total conclusion is constructor is not possible to encapsulate. What is possible to encapsulate? Method is possible to encapsulate. If at all you are interested to make it as encapsulate the constructor, indirectly make every data member of initialized object as encapsulated. But physically, with your coding, you cannot encapsulate your constructor. So what is not possible to encapsulate? Constructor is not possible to encapsulate. In simple word, whichever methods are magic methods, whichever methods are dunder methods, double underscore thing, they are not possible to encapsulate. That is a rule. Why? Because they are already defined with the new policy of the methods. Magic variables or dunder methods cannot be made as what? Encapsulated. Similarly, our constructor also will come under the same category. You cannot write under encapsulation. So what is not possible to encapsulate? Constructor is not possible to encapsulate. So if you come to this, here I will write it here. Constructors are not possible. Constructor is not possible to encapsulate. Is not possible to encapsulate. So encapsulate, encapsulate, not possible to encapsulate. Obviously, when it is not possible, you are trying to write double underscore before that method. That method double underscore totally out of order. If at all you want to make any method as encapsulated, write your own method. Freshly you write what? Double underscore. That is called what? Encapsulated process. I think you are following me. So coming to the point back, this is done here. Clear or not clear? Confusing? So what are the things to be encapsulated? You tell me. Instance data members through constructor I can do. Instance data members through methods I can do. Instance method also I can do. But constructor totally making encapsulation is not possible. I hope you are getting me. Good. Go to next level. I want to go for it. One more level I want to go for it. Coming to the same point, students, I'm talking about class level. Class level I am talking about. Anyhow, destructor, not possible. Why? That is also one magic method, na? That is also magic method. And you don't have the control over GC. You don't have the control over what? Destructor. Because destructor was already defined in GC. GC is not under the control of the programmer. That we learned already in our previous classes. Students, I will copy. Next example I am going for. Class level encapsulation I am trying to tell. Sorry. So I'll go to this 4.5.py. So there I'm going to take up 5. What happens? So here I'm trying to write it. So here I will take it. Go to this place. Here I'm trying to say 5.py. Very, very important now, students. This 4 part I'm going to take it. Fifth one I'm going to take up. Here I'm writing 5. So file encapsulation here, as usual, keep this one only. Constructor only you keep it. Others 5.py, others 5.py. Keep this as others 4.py, others 3 now 4. You just try to close certain things. So go to this place, others 4.py. Try to copy this, others 5.py here. Try to take, trying to write here 5.py. Done. There I'm trying to post it, this data. Here I'm writing that create it. Account object you create it. Save 5. Account 5 here. Constructor. Here I'm writing others 5. Execute it. You got the perfect output. All the output you are getting it. Now, my interest is today is account 5. Import what? Account. I don't want to give importing facility to somebody else. Importing I want to terminate. Importing I don't want to provide. I don't want to give my class to be imported by somebody. So I will make my classes, come on, encapsulated. How do you write it? Class underscore count. Earlier you see how many times you are using two usages. Where 5. Account object import, account class imported, account class object created. That is what is called here two usages. Two usages. Today what I am doing, when you write a double underscore, that two usages gone. That means whichever people are using, I'm just saying that denied by making my class as what? Encapsulated. Go to this others file.py, others file.py, you see ma double underscore with a red underline. That will give you what? Not possible to access. You will get which error? Import error. Which error? That is also one error. Try to run this code, you are getting import error. Cannot import what? Account from which program? Account 5. Why you cannot import it? Because the programmer of account 5 made his class as what? Encapsulation. Class level, class level encapsulation. Class level encapsulation. That is not, that is class level encapsulation. Actually, in the industry, class level encapsulation is not recommended. Class is called what? Just like a specification. Give the class, but make your object data as encapsulated. Total bank is hidden. Bank is hidden. Bank data to be hidden. Let the bank to be visible, but bank data should not be visible. That is nothing but data to be made as encapsulated. Don't make the total upper layer as what? Encapsulated. Class is nothing but a specification of my problem. Let it visible. Let it give the accessibility. But just as in the subject point of view, you can make the data members encapsulated. You can make the method as abstract encapsulated. You can make the class as encapsulated. But not recommended to make your constructor as encapsulated because the dunder variables or dunder methods are not possible to make it as encapsulated. Clear or not clear? Clear. Understood? Now, students, one more thing. Online students, I hope it is more clear. I hope it is more clear. One more example I want to tell you. Go to one more thing. Here I'm writing encapsulation. Here I'm writing uh, account. Like this, I will tell you. Account details. Account 6.py. Ilarasan. Account 6.py. Very quite important thing, students. There I am writing ACNO is equal to 100, C name is equal to, customer name is equal to Travis here. Next I am writing balance is equal to some 3.4, pin is equal to, 746 like this. Now I am writing here B name is equal to, B name is equal to SBI. B name is equal to SBI. This is my data. What is this code is called? This is called functional programming. No whoops. No whoops. So in Python, generally in any object oriented programming, we have to use class concept to apply what? Encapsulation. But in Python, without class concept also, I'm making it as what? This is like this. These are all called global variables or not? So here I am writing here ACNO, comma C name, comma what next term? Balance, comma pin, and what? B name are called global variables. Are called global variables present into account 6.py. What is this known as? File name and what name? Module name. Go to students. Here I am writing others 5.py. I will carry this now. This is called 5.py. I'll take it as 6.py. Very, very important things. 6.py. Here I'm going to take up 6.py. So I'm going to talk about it. This part I'm going to take care. 6.py. Now I'm taking account 6. Account 6. Import star. Import star. Remove everything. Remove everything. Simply you call as like this. See students. Simply you call as like this. Import star means what? Ma? All of them are not. All of them. You are accessing all of them. Import star. You know everything. See that you are getting my data or not. So if you want, you can also write it as ACNO, comma, C name, comma, what is that now? Balance, comma, pin, comma. Next is called what? P name. You can access like this. Try to run this. You got the output. But today I decided account 6, even though I'm in functional programming, no whoops concept, but internally everything is treated as what? Object. Now I can make account number should not be given. That global variable I'm making it as a private. Private. If I don't write it as a private, what is happening? All of them are accessible outside. But I don't want to give to outside people like this. I don't want to give the balance like this. I don't want to give the pin like this. No person to access. So even though they are global variables, I'm not give to others. Not listening. Stand up. Hmm. What I'm talking. Not listening. Not listening. Actually, you are very quiet and calm candidate in the class. Actually, very quiet and calm. Everybody is observing. Who is that quiet and calm? Good student also. Not listening. English student, correct? Uh, which state? Hyderabad. Hyderabad. But Hyderabad student will make lot of noise daily. No, no nice. Silent only. Okay. And I thought that you are from Nagpur, West Bengal, like that. No, pure Hyderabad. Okay. But every day quiet and calm only. But today not listening. Any underground plans you have? No, no. But not listening. Who is your friend? Who is your friend here? Who is that? Stand up. Your friend? Huh? Not listening. Any plans? Then what I'm explaining? Data encapsulation. At the 9:10 start this 9:15. What is going on now? You tell me. Hmm? Functions. Do you have function here? Who is another friend? He is only one. But also you are saying like that. No, not listening class. Sit down. Try to answer. What I'm making encapsulated here? Global variables. Global variables I'm making. So coming to this point here, global variables made us here. Go to account 6. Now see that once you made as global variables, are you able to import them? No, you are not able to import. Whichever things are made as encapsulated, those things are having red underline. So red underline means you cannot access what? Cannot import AC and O from account number 6. Cannot made as other things cannot be. So this I am making it as cannot access. Of course, this I cannot access. This I cannot do. You will get error. So what I do is from account number 6, you will be getting, these are eliminated from your importing. These are eliminated from your importing students. So I'm able to access that part only, and this part you try to remove. So this part you try to remove. So these things are not possible to import, not possible to import, not possible to import. Why not possible to import? Because they are made as what? Encapsulated. Once they are not possible to import, you will get this as an error. Account number is not there, like error, defined error, name error. Earlier object level, attribute error. Now this is called what? Name error. So here also name error. So please see students what I am able to encapsulate, what I am able to abstract it, what I am able to extract it. It is going to be quite clear. So you can apply encapsulation at which level also? Global variables also you can apply. I think you are following me. So students in online, I hope it is more clear. You may ask a question, sir, when you try to access this by using like this. Sir, you said like that. Can I access like this? Double underscore like that. Still it is an error only. You cannot access that. Once you made a double underscore means there is a private purely. You cannot access like this. So I hope students you are more clear about it. So now I'm going to conclude my sentences. Double underscore writing also not possible. All these things is made at global level encapsulation. Last and final, last but one example, I'm going to cover it here. Look at online students. All the thing account one, account two, three, four, five are called object level, and this is called a functional level programming made as something like encapsulated. Even method also, normal method if you write it, normal method you write it, DEF, DEF. I'm writing here, greet, greet. I'm saying that here I'm writing here something like read and practice well. Read and practice well. So I'm writing practice well, practice well. So this is a function I said. If you go to others six, you will get what? Greet, greet. You can call here what? Greet you can call, greet off. Now you are going to access it. Read and practice well. That method I want to make it as to hide. You can happily go to what? Double underscore you write it. That is not possible. So if we go to that, it is going to give you error. It is going to give you error. Import error. Greet cannot be imported. So you can make your things as what? This also I will give you what here also I will write it. Here I also am writing greet is not possible to import because they made us what? They made us what? Encapsulated. So underscore things, underscore method level things are encapsulated. Then now I'm going to talk about it. Others cannot access your encapsulated things. Go to the last but one details. Now I'm going to take up ACC or account details within same program, within same program example 1.py. See students, because important. Now I'm writing class. I will go to this place. Here I am writing. Here I am writing. Be careful, students. Here I am writing class account. Now I'm going to say DEF. Okay. You come out of that, come to main program. Main program is also called what? Outside of the program only. Main program is also out of the class. Tell me now. I say AC is equal to what? AC is equal to what here? Account of. What is this now? Object creation. On the top of object creation, when I create what is calling? Init. Init is calling and getting initialized. Getting initialized. Now I want to access. Tell me. Account number. Account number. Tell me students. Account number is equal to AC dot underscore AC dot what? ACNO. Accessible or not accessible? Not accessible. Generally, everybody will think that it is possible to access because it is in the same program they will think. but you are not, remember that you are not in the same class context. Suppose you are there, ma. Don't misunderstand this because you are there. In your body only you can access your PIN number. Anywhere else in your body with your consensus. Other person cannot access your object details into some other part of the program after the class context. In your context, you can access your private data. Somebody else cannot access your private data without your permission. This is something like a other part of the program not possible to access. Is that error? It is going to give you error. Now somebody will say, sir, write a double underscore. Also not possible. Also not possible. Sin also not possible. Then how do you? Then how do you take care? So here account number not possible. Here not possible. Not possible. So from here I'm going to write it one important wording here because these are all our students got experienced in the interview point of view. It is not possible. It is not possible. Not possible to access encapsulated encapsulated data members of what class? Data members of what class? Account class. Account class as a part of which program? Main program. As a part of main program you cannot access. As a part of, it is not possible to access data members of account class as a part of which program? Main program. So then how to access, sir? Simple, sir. You do one thing, DEF, get yes, display ACC details. Display ACC details. In where? Same. Suppose you are there. In your brain, can you display the details of your account details in your context itself? Yes. But will anybody else will see that? No. So you know your account number, you know your balance, you know your PIN number, you know your details. You can view by yourself. When you access it, you can view by yourself. But others cannot access your functions and all. Are you following? So it doesn't mean that I'm giving my details. My details are like that. Only for your understanding, I am writing like this. What details I am printing? I am printing these details. Take care. How do you print it here? In this place, I'm trying to write it. How I'm writing it, you see, AC dot. How do you write it now? Come on. Self dot, error is coming. Self dot, error is coming. Self dot, error is coming. Here also, error is coming. Self dot, error is coming. Self dot, error is coming. So what I'm doing is, in this case, still error is coming. What do you do? Under this, you are supposed to access with underscore. With all private things, you will access very carefully. Now here you see balance, how you are accessing double underscore, how you are accessing that double underscore. See how we are accessing inside the same class context with double underscore. It is not possible to access double underscore outside. Are you following? Now, how do you access now? AC dot, what is the function name? Get, what is that? Display. Display what? ACC details. Display ACC details. Now call it, now print it, it is printed. Don't think that, sir, it is showing on the screen now, everybody can see. These are the details are displayed by yourself in your context only. I can't see your mind data which is displayed in your context. You are displaying by yourself and you are viewing by yourself in your context. Best example, your phone pay, your UPI details, you are verifying by yourself now. Will you come and verify in front of me? No. Why? Confidential. That means in your class context, by yourself, you are accessing and you are viewing the details. To you, I am showing in the class like that. This is your class context, honey. I think you are getting me. Fine. So I think you got it. This is called my method and I got it. This is the function I got it. Last and final, which is getting finished. Here I am writing it. Here I am writing it. 2.py, 2.py. This is the one I am saying. Same thing you take it. Same thing you take it. In this place you take it. Here I am writing what? This is the one you write it. This is the one you write it. Okay, leave it this part. No problem. You leave it like this. Now today, what you are doing? AC dot get display details. You are doing like this. Got output. But today, what are you doing? Your total method. What are you doing? Double underscore you are doing. Once you say double underscore, is it an error or not? Now this is an error. How to access the encapsulated data members in the same class? By writing underscore underscore you are calling. But it is not possible to write a double underscore outside of the program. Confused, understanding? Oh, no. This is also an error, right or not? Run this code once now. See the error now. Attribute error. Attribute error, students. So now this is not possible. Not possible to access. Not possible to access. Not possible to access. Because why reason? Display display ACC details is encapsulated. Encapsulated. So then, sir, how to do, sir? What I do is now I'm saying that D of come on, account display or account view, view account, view account, view account. What is this method? Instance method. What I am doing? Us. You call it as what? AC dot what? View account. View account. This is called a normal method only, and you are trying to call it as what? Inside of that, which method I am calling? Which method I am calling? Display account details. Is it possible to call outside of the program? No. But that is supposed to be called inside the same class context only. Come on, call it. Come on, students. Self dot. What is the method now? You cannot call simply what? Display ACC details. You will get error. You will get error. What is that error? Attribute error. Account has no attribute called what? ACC. In your context of your class, you have to call the method as what? Double underscore you have to call. As you access the encapsulated data member with double underscore or not. Method also to be called like this only. Very, very important. Understood? Now try to run it. View account is calling ACC details. ACC details is calling the constructor data members. So the total conclusion is how do you access the instance data members which are encapsulated? How do you call the methods which is encapsulated in the same class context? That is by using self dot underscore underscore data member name, self dot underscore underscore instance method name. That is the way to call in the same class context. But it is not possible to access from any of the other places. You cannot access. You cannot access from others program also. I think you are following me, not confusing you. Correct? So did you understand encapsulation here? So what is the difference between encapsulation and abstraction says? Encapsulation says that how to hide the data methods. Which data members? Instance data members, instance methods. Not constructors, not destructor. Class also you can encapsulate, but not recommended. Now you can go for what global variables of functional programming, methods of functional programming also you can encapsulate. Understood? Well, now students, one more thing when you come to the same class accessibility of encapsulated data members and encapsulated methods, how you can access self dot underscore underscore data member, self dot underscore underscore method. Clear or not clear? Very important. Students, when you go to it, further in the inheritance level, I will tell you, underscore concept is also there. Simply underscore ACNO, underscore ACNO, underscore pin, underscore pin, underscore pin, double underscore pin, double underscore pin, not telling to even parents also. This one, not telling to parents also. This a single underscore pin is called protected. It is totally private. Even parents are asking, tell me, what is your problem? What is your problem? Not telling. This one, strictly private. This one, friend is asking, tell me, any problem? No problem. Tell me. After some time, you are telling to friend. That is called a protected. Protected. So here, double underscore variable name, single underscore variable name, and not even double underscore anything. This is called protected. This is called private, and just variable name is called public in access. Public in access means in any program we can access by importing. And protected means it can be accessible only in inherited process only, not in all the places. I will show you that inherited single underscore variable name in the inheritance. I will tell you. అర్థమవుతుందా? Inheritance means what? Getting parent class details into subclass. Suppose you are there, mom. You are a child. Your parent is there. And your parent decided not reading Python notes, not doing well, and you are asking money daily. Parents not giving. Why? If I give now only to my child, not reading Python notes and all, when I become older, he will not look at me. That's why I will not give the money. Strictly, he is saying that not giving. So he will make his properties as what? Double underscore. Double underscore means even if he cry also they don't give. Actually, they made as what? A single underscore only. Okay, we will see. When I become older, my son will take care about it. They made a single underscore. Single underscore means what? Inherited. Inherited, but not given to others. Single underscore variables cannot be accessed from others. Single underscore variables can be inherited into subclass only. Double underscore variables cannot be accessed in subclass, cannot be accessed in others also. Who is a strict encapsulated format? Double underscore. Single underscore is what? Can be inherited to subs, but cannot access from others. I think you are following me. So, there are three things in Python. One is variable name, double underscore variable name, single underscore variable name. If you come to an interview for me, I will ask the question, how many variables are there in whoops? What you will say? So, first whoops tells instance data members, class level data members. In that, multiple things. Encapsulated data members, not encapsulated data members. Under encapsulation, what? Private and private things, protected things, public things. Private things are double underscore variables, single underscore variables, just variable names, just data members. These are all called deep knowledge. If we go, that is going to be the subject. So, what are the variables in Python? So, somebody asked, what are the variables in Python? I will say from where? Local variables, formal variables, global variables, arguments, positional formal parameters, keyword variable length, keyword variables, variable length, default variables, instance variables, class level variables, private variables, protected variables, public variables. If you tell these many, people will say you are a very strong. And definitely all the people will ask, tell me the difference between all these things entered. You take any person outside, what is the variable definition also they don't know. And మళ్ళా నేను అంటాడు I'm బీటెక్ అంటాడు. ఎందుకు బీటెక్? It is like a newspaper. Is it less like a newspaper? Newspaper means today, yesterday BTech over, today you are zero. Will you pass again the same subjects again? Any course is like that only because it is a theoretical examinations. Because of theoretical examination, nothing will come to us. Application based, if you learn it, that is going to be a good job will be coming. That's why any point when you learn it, you have to see practically in the class. Understand? So encapsulation can be what level? Variable level, instance variable level, instance method level, class level also you can do, but it is not recommended. Data member level and method level. Under the data member, double underscore variable, single underscore variable. Method also, double underscore method, single underscore method. Not even underscore method. Not even underscore method is public in access. Public in access means every program can access by importing. Single underscore variable can be inherited only in the derived classes. Double underscore variables cannot be accessed anywhere except in the same place. That too we have to access with the double underscore only. Got it up? So this is about the concept of what? Encapsulation and abstraction. Documentation చూపిస్తాను మీకు. I'll show the documentation. So coming to this place, oops here. So go to this place here, constructors, destructors, encapsulation, abstraction. You see, mom, please look at all of you read. Start. The process of hiding the confidential information or data or methods from external programmers or end users is called encapsulation. So encapsulation is nothing but hiding. Right. The purpose of encapsulation concept is that to hide the confidential information or features of class. What are the features? Data members plus methods only. I did not write constructor here. Data members and methods. Encapsulation can be applied in two levels. They are at instance data members level, at methods level. To implement the data encapsulation in Python programming, the data members and methods must be preceded with double underscore. Syntax number one. Data member level through method. Class name. Def method name of self. Self dot data member name is equal to value 1. Self dot data member name 2 is equal to value 2. So on. This is at which level? Method level. Next, same thing through which level? Constructor level. Underscore init, same body written through constructor level. Next is called what? Method level. Class name. Def double underscore instance method name of self. Underscore I did not write. Why? Total method itself is hidden. Understood that? Come on. Note. It is not recommended to encapsulate class level data members, class level methods, static methods, because they are meant for common and universal purpose, so that they must be public in access. Understood that? Well, data abstraction, the process of retrieving or extracting essential details without considering the hidden details, is called data abstraction. What you are retrieving without worrying about the hidden details is called abstraction. What you are hiding doing your program is called what? Encapsulation. What you are hiding from your parents is called what? Encapsulation. What you are telling to them, what they are listening is called what? Abstraction from their side. Your side, what you are hiding is called encapsulation. Clear or not clear? Clear. So note, we can't apply data encapsulation on constructors in Python, but whose initialized data members can be encapsulated. Magic methods are not possible to encapsulate. Next, in Python programming, magic or dunder variables or dunder methods and constructors never participates in encapsulation process. We can also encapsulate class name in real time, but hiding the class name is of no use because we get which error? Import error. We can do it, but not recommended to make it. This is about encapsulation and abstraction. Clear or not clear? Clear. So this, if you come to it, encapsulation and abstraction. Total concept is depends on what your classes and objects. Monday class, when I come back, we'll go for what? Inheritance. Inheritance, I will go for it. Inheritance, I'm going to introduce. So don't miss the class on Monday. Okay, now? Are you writing notes daily? Practicing? Daily, everybody. Girls practice, ma? అబద్ధం చెప్తున్నారా నాకు? అబద్ధం చెప్తున్నారా? ప్రాక్టీసింగ్, గెటింగ్ ఆన్సర్స్. చెప్పట్లే, స్లోగా తగ్గిపోతున్నారు. ప్రాక్టీసింగ్, గెటింగ్ ఆన్సర్స్. చూడట్లే నాకల్లి అసలు. Because you cannot tell wrong to me. Because Sar is open with me. Sar is explaining everything, taking care of everything. You cannot tell wrong to me. You cannot look at me also. Why? I am understanding you are saying lies. Practicing, getting answers. Okay, good boys. Everybody doing good. Okay, good, good. So, Subha Naik, sir, when I run constructor program in PyCharm, uh, result is process finished with code 0. Yes, it will come. It will come. It will come. That is called successful program execution. Constructor will execute. So, for us, yesterday class, we discussed forcefully calling destructor. Example using del O1. When we execute the program, I noticed that the memory address of some or all the objects were same output. When we clarify why this happened, destructor example 4.py. Destructor example 4.py. Is it? Destructor example 4.py. Where is the destructor example 4.py? Okay. So I'll go to this place here, 6, 9 a.m. underwear. Oops. Destructor example 4.py. What is this? E1, no longer interested in E1, sleep. No longer interested in E2, sleep, right? No longer interested in that, sleep. So here, let us go for execute this now. So here I will go to this CMD, getting this. Here I am writing E colon CD KVR Python 9 a.m. Oops, destructor. Okay, py destructor example 4.py. So E1, E2, E1. Okay, E2. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So E3, E4. You see that what is happening here? E3, E3. This is an object. So it doesn't mean that E2 is having some address. It doesn't mean that earlier address, there is no rule that E3 also will contain the same thing. It can contain the same place also, maybe allocated, right or not? So don't look at that address, my dear student. If you look at that, so his doubt is what? Here the address is same, here the address is same. Don't think like that. Once it is destroyed that memory space, you may have the next object initialization time, it can have the same address also, no problem, no? Are you following? Simple, ma. There is a person, there is a person who lived, this is a house, he lived for 100 years. His garbage collector is collected away. His house address is 3-4, collected by garbage collector. Is it the meaning that that house is collected by, house also collected by somebody? Somebody else will buy and then somebody else will be there inside or not? That means this address may be allocated for some other object also. I think you are following me. So important. So try to run it. So 8080, it is not going to be something like that. There is a chance of allocating like that. It doesn't mean that it is going to be having totally different addresses. So 7712, 7712. This is 7712. Next is called maybe for other object also, maybe allocating that. Need not to worry about that. E3. So 7712. Need not to worry about it. It doesn't have the new address, maybe allocating in the same memory management, right? So I think student Faraj, maybe you understood that point. Maybe you understood that point. I clarified that. Fine. So I'll be Shubhant Naik also. Uh, Please run with run default constructor. So default constructor means which program you are asking, ma? So he is asking about the default constructor related. Default constructor program. Look at Subha Naik. So Naik, you see that. Default constructor, I ran my program. Shubha Naik. Now, so what is your problem here? I got my constructor. Last one we used to get every day. We got the output. Okay now? Shubhakant Naik. Huh? Only last one is show. Last one is show means only last one is show. Exit code is 0. Okay. Exit code is 0 means you are not writing this. I already shown many times. Whenever you run the code without writing main program, without object creation, you will get like this. Shubhakant Naik, like this you are getting output. Huh? Hmm? Shubhakant Naik, are you getting output like that? Ah, yes, sir. Why yes, sir? You are getting yes, sir. Once you define the class and constructor, you have to write a main program and you have to create an object. You have to create an object. Once you order biryani and biryani came to the home and it is put it in the packet. Now you need to eat. Without eating, if you just wait for it, what is the code here? Zero code. Are you following that? So, hmm, what is that? Okay. Okay, Naik, take care, students. Okay, clear. Okay, take care. So now I'll move to the further. So this is encapsulation and then abstraction concept is done. This I'll post it and try to follow it and try to execute properly, students. All those things you try to run it. Thank you. Carry on. All the best. Monday, don't miss it. Inheritance, I will start.